talking about Mercs, the engineer. The engineer. Real name, Dale Conager. Location of origin, Bee Cave, Texas, USA. Job, area denial. Motto, I like to make things. You know, I didn't know he liked to make things, especially with his wrench and construction hat. The more you know. This soft-spoken good old boy from Texas loves barbecue, guns, and higher education. His natural curiosity, 10 years as a roughneck in the West Texas oil fields, and 11 hard science PhDs have trained him to design, build, and repair a variety of deadly contraptions. Anyway, the engineer wields 3 different weapons. His primary is a shotgun, great for close encounters with the enemy. His secondary is the pistol, just in case your enemy is out of range of your shotgun. And lastly, his melee weapon is a wrench, which acts like any other melee. But this one is special since he can make a variety of buildings with it, such as a teleporter, dispenser, and sentry gun. And just like any other class in the game, the engineer has some unlockable weapons. My personal favorites being the Frontier Justice, the Wrangler, and the Gunslinger. Anyway, it's time for engineer lore. The engineer is easily one of the most important characters to TF2's lore, as even before the engineer in the 1890s, his grandfather Radigan Conager was hired by Plutarch to build a life-extending machine, which also led to Redmond getting one as well. Later in the 1930s, another engineer was hired, which was likely the son of Radigan and the father of the TF2 engineer. Then in 1968, the engineer along with 8 other mercenaries were hired by Plutarch and Redmond to fight in the Gravel Wars. The engineer even gets personally called in by Plutarch to fix his life-extending machine, just like his grandfather. Then in 1971, when the Mann brothers were killed by Greyman, the engineer and the rest of the team were then hired by Saxon Hale to defend Manco from Greyman's robot army. But in 1972, Greyman took over Manco and fired all 9 mercenaries. After being fired, Engineer goes into hiding and basically falls off the face of the earth. Not even Miss Pauling could figure out where he was. But we see that for the last 6 months he's actually been with the administrator, fixing her life-extending machine. Later, after the team defeated the classic team and got more Australium, they arrived at TF Industries, where they were denied access to see the administrator. But thanks to Engineer, they were granted entry, but actually refused to see what horrors lie in the administrator's chambers. Later, after the death of the administrator, Engineer advises them as Pauling dump all the remaining Australium into a trench. She takes the engineer's advice, which this is presumably what the engineer did for the next 7 years. And at the end of it all, he was even invited by Scout to enjoy one last Christmas celebration. And that's it for the engineer. Thank you for watching. Next time, we'll move on to the next mercenary. This one is the Angry Bird God of the Badlands, but is also a medical professional, I think. So stay tuned for that, and subscribe for more mercs.